Hey guys, today I want to talk about how to lose a tournament offshore fishing. Not how to win a tournament, how to lose a tournament offshore fishing, especially in large tournaments like invitationals, BFLs, Toyota Series, where you got hundreds and hundreds of anglers on the body of water. If you want to lose an offshore tournament, then you do what I'm getting ready to tell you. So what you see here, guys, is a map of, well, doesn't matter the lake, but it's a map of Lake Oneida. If you look at this map, if you were to go offshore fishing, everybody has these good mapping systems now. Everybody does. So nobody has any secrets when it comes to mapping. So if you were to look at this map, certain things would pop out to you instantly. This little spot right here. There's a big flat, basically a tapering flat with a high spot on it. Guess what? Everybody in the whole entire field with mapping who's looking offshore is going to go and fish that spot and practice. Then you look over here. Let's get in a little closer. There's a little hump sitting all by itself out off the bank, 16 feet on top, 22 foot of water around it. Guess what's going to happen? Everybody in the whole entire field is going to go fish that. You may fish it and may not see anybody fish it, but I can guarantee you it gets fished 100 or 200 times the week prior to the tournament. And then if you're not offshore and you go to the bank, then you have spots like this big varied point here. Here you got a point with a turn in it. I mean, that's good stuff. I mean, that's like high quality, good point material, good offshore stuff. And guess what's going to happen in the tournament? Pre-fishing for the tournament, 200, 300 guys are going to fish that spot over the course of the week prior to the tournament and the practice coming into the tournament. Does it make it a bad spot? No, it's still a good spot. If you were out on this lake and under normal circumstances with regular fishing pressure, no tournaments here for a while, then all of these offshore type spots, these great looking points, great looking point, or underwater hump, great looking point here, another great looking point, another hump here, you know, all of these spots would be A spots. They look good, they are good. But during these tournament situations, these are not the types of spots that you can win a tournament on unless you have a real special type of presentation that these fish have not seen before. So how do you adjust for that? Well, I'm just getting back from this tournament on Oneida, and I did the hump hopping with everybody else. And I didn't have a ton of success. I caught some fish. I didn't feel comfortable with it. So I went the opposite direction, and I went and fished extremely shallow. The first day I was in 30th place. I ended up 43rd in the tournament out of 224 guys, which is a respectable showing. But I fished for fish that people weren't fishing for. That's what I chose to do. But if you do want to fish offshore still in these big tournaments with a lot of boats, then you have to concentrate on the little more subtle things. So what would that mean? Well, that would mean, you know, there's a little rocky patch on a flat that doesn't create a contour that holds fish. Or if you're idling along and you see this little contour line right here, see it's got a little zigzag to it. It doesn't zigzag for any other reason than there's something down there causing it to zigzag, right? A little rock pile, a hard spot, a shell bar, something is down there. So these are the things that you have to look for when you're fishing offshore in these big tournaments. Or the other thing that you can do to increase your odds in these offshore tournaments is go farther away from the launch site than anybody else is willing to go. Then you're dealing with, then you're dealing with a situation where you're getting on less pressured fish. or you fish deeper than people think you should fish, or you fish shallower than you think you're going to fish. So I just want to let you guys know, if you think you're just going to go buy a mapping card and you're going to show up in these big tournaments, and then now you have the edge that you need to win the tournament, you're fooling yourself. That's not giving you an edge. You don't have an edge. You have the exact same tool that everybody else has. So you have to do something different. Now, don't get me wrong. If you've got a club tournament or a 20 or 30 boat buddy tournament or something like that going on these lakes, then you can probably run these community holes, these spots that stick out like a sore thumb on your mapping, and catch them, because they're the best spots. I mean, they're the best spots because they create a feature that the fish are interested in getting around. High spots, points with turns in them, rock piles offshore, drop-offs, edges with grass, things like that. You know, they're the best spots. What I'm talking about is during these bigger tournaments, you gotta almost change your mindset to how you would fish, you know, during the week, how you would fish when the pressure's not there, because it's going to change and you will not be able to catch those fish like you did at other times. So I hope this helps you guys out. I don't want to disappoint anybody who just bought a mapping card or a big HDS 12 unit and they're just going to run all this stuff. I don't want to disappoint you, but this is just a reality check for people to help you understand the things you need to understand to set yourself apart from other people. Again, I appreciate you watching, and have a blessed day.